before we can shine in the world, before we can become a light in the world, we need to be ignited with faith, hope, love, and confidence. We must be ignited with the joy, the peace, and the love of Christ, so that we can truly manifest this joy in our lives. But my dear brothers and sisters, some of us might be quite negative, especially at the outlook of this world, of this life. And so, what is there for us to rejoice? Joy is dependent on how we perceived life. There are some of us who are so overwhelmed by our problems, by challenges, that we see nothing but negative realities. That is why it is very important for us that if we truly want to be united with joy, we need to see the fuller dimension of life, of reality. So how do we rejoice? Why should we rejoice? Because the Lord is in your midst. Because the Lord is with you, is very near. Indeed, it is so true. That is why we call our God Emmanuel. This God who is with us, this God who is so near to us, that He became man in Jesus to show us His solidarity, His compassion, and His love. But how can we be so sure that God is near when we are going through such difficult times, full of anxieties about the future? Where is the presence of God? We must have a heart of thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, first and foremost, for the past. Not only we are called to be grateful for the past, we are called to be grateful for the present. As I've said, sometimes we are so focused on the challenges facing us. We have failed to count the blessings that the Lord has given us even now in the church. Certainly, we have many issues. Certainly, we have many difficulties and challenges. But if you look at the present today, we should be very thankful to God. In this country, we are very fortunate to have very good, credible leaders with integrity, leaders with a heart for the people. Not just promoting prosperity, but really to bring about justice, peace, harmony, an inclusive society where everyone has a place, where all our religious leaders from other religions work in harmony, supporting one another. So, my dear brothers and sisters, when we look at what the Lord has done for us and through us, certainly we should rejoice. But is it enough just to rejoice? We are called to be united to shine even more. If I've mentioned all these things, it is to glorify God that He is doing and powerfully moving us, in case we have lost the perspective of what the church and God is doing. We need to continue to build a gracious, compassionate society. We need to promote a society that is inclusive, especially caring for the marginalized, those who are aged, the low-wage population, and those who are suffering. We have to recognize that the wealth of the nation must be shared by all. And this is where we need to be more generous in sharing what we have with those who have not. We must have integrity, honesty. Those of us who are in positions of power, whether religious power, corporate powers, government, must always use this authority for the common good. We cannot abuse the authority that the people have entrusted us and what God has given us to do. And so it's very important, therefore, that we need to continue to build this society. But my dear brothers and sisters, let me conclude. Building this church, building society, cannot simply be our human efforts. At the end of the day, only God can work, can change lives and change hearts. We can only do our part.